Welcome again to the UiPath booth. End of day 2 here at SAP Sapphire in Orlando. It has been a crazy day. Booth's been busy. We've been building robots with our RPA developers, and we've been talking to SAP customers. I have the ability to track down Tanja. She's managing our SAP relationship, and wanted to talk to her and have our customers talk about what that means. How are we doing with SAP? This is our coming out party, right?
Exactly, yes. So we've been working with SAP customers for a very long time already. So many or most of our customers actually do have SAP processes and automate them with us. But we actually became a brand new SAP partner just this year, and this year is our big entrance into the SAP market and to the SAP customer base as an official partner.
And we have a lot of SAP customers coming by. Tell people online, what does this mean for them? As an SAP customer, having UiPath come to the table and be, what is this going to help them? What's the benefit for them?
Yes, so we help SAP customers automate their SAP processes, and that really means we take the mundane tasks out of their daily business in typical processes like HR onboarding or sales order processing and things like that. And what I also would call it is sort of a soft integration that we do for customers. So if you have a media break between one application and the other, and there's often manual stuff involved, things, data entry or checks between one application and the other, that's where we can easily help.
Now, keynotes this week, really we're touching on customer experience and employee experience. I loved it because there's an equal sign of being, and that's what we're about, right? We're not just about building process, but also about customer and employee experience. Tell me what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I love that keynote because actually that should have been our keynote, I think, because we do all of that. So what we do around customer experience, of course, if you have manual work involved, that means it typically takes much longer. So you have wait times for customers, and what we help is in automating these processes is really speeding up the process and getting the resolution time down for certain service and sales processes.
And on the employee side,
on the employee side, of course, well, just imagine what you do yourself every day. So there are some tasks that you love, I guess, like doing things like this. Yeah. And then there are some tasks that you really don't like because they're repetitive. You have to do them every day. They don't provide value to what you do for the company, exactly. But you have to do them for just administrative reasons. And those tasks can be reduced or maybe even for some people even eliminated, and you can focus on the stuff that is bringing value to the company, but that also normally is the fun stuff, the things that we like to focus on. So that's how we influence employee experience. And then I think employee experience also reflects back on customer experience. Exactly. If I'm happy, I'm nicer. Yeah, and it also reflects back on brand experience. It's the whole package.
It is. And it was an end-to-end thing, which I really also like talking about. With this experience, world that we're going into, it was from the beginning to the end. It wasn't, just because it's a customer or maybe I'm a salesperson or in the store. It's the whole company having a customer experience mentality.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what we've always been after, and so it's great how it's been reflected here.
So one of the things that everybody comes to the booth, they say, give me an example, as an SAP customer, give me an example of UiPath working with me.
Yes, so absolutely. So one example is when we work with SuccessFactors customers, for example, if you're a company that has a lot of hiring, maybe for example regional hiring or things like that, and you have an e-recruiting system, but you also have applications coming through other channels, and you want to capture all of that, and then input the data and the information and kick off some processes in SAP SuccessFactors. And we can automate those work streams coming from different channels and taking out the manual work for those HR people. And they, again, can focus on their new employees and their new colleagues and have more time for them.
So they're doing all the paperwork.
Exactly.
And all the onboard. I think it's a great example. Now, we talked a little bit about some of the processes and a good example. Now, S4HANA, huge topic here, a huge topic for every SAP customer. Tell us what we're doing.
Yeah, so for S/4HANA migration, we help customers automate their migration validation. So we make sure that the processes run the same way they ran before, after the migration, and that everything is in place. And we also help our partners to automate their tools in the whole S/4HANA migration process.
Wow, okay, so that saves a lot of time, I'm sure.
Absolutely, time, and also it's reducing a lot of risk.
Because we know that it's exactly the same, and then it goes over and it's exactly the same, right?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So what's next? Coming out party with SAP. What's down the road the next 6 months for our customers?
Yeah, so in the next 6 months, we'll also focus more on out-of-the-box integration of these solutions. So on the different types of solutions on the S/4HANA side, but also on SuccessFactors, Ariba side, and deliver that to the customer as complete solutions.
You've got a big job coming up in the
I
next year.
know,
This is a big
that's
one here, and
true.
it's going to keep going. Thank you so much for everything you've done here at SAP. I'm sure SAP customers are thanking. We had a great show here. We're going to be here tomorrow. Make sure to stop by if you haven't stopped by already. And if you didn't get to the show, make sure to sign up for our event pack. The URL is here on the video. Go ahead and sign up, and you'll get all of the interviews, demos, and SAP content sent directly to you after the show. Tanja, thanks again for everything. It's going to be a great year with SAP. We'll look forward to talking to you guys soon.